Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Next is, what is greenhouse effect? Solar radiation reaching the earth is reflected back into the atmosphere. Much of the heat is lost to the environment, but some of the energy is trapped by the atmosphere, thereby causing greenhouse effect. Now, what does it mean? That when we talk about the earth, we know that earth has a blanket of air and we term it as atmosphere. And we had also learned that atmosphere is responsible for maintaining optimal temperature on the earth. How is it that when the sun rays comes in during the daytime, during the night when there is no sun rays, the heat is being radiated into the outer atmosphere. But because of certain gases like carbon dioxide and methane and various other gases, what do these gases do? They tend to trap. They do not allow the entire radiation to escape. Some radiations escapes out, but some are being trapped into the Earth's atmosphere, thereby trying to maintain the optimal temperature. And this effect is known as greenhouse effect. Now, basically the term greenhouse effect had come from the places where the temperature is very low. Now, in cold places, in very cold places, in polar regions, it becomes very difficult to grow vegetation. So what did the people who stayed there did? They built up a greenhouse and they started growing vegetation inside the greenhouse. Now, it was a glass house, and glass house tend to form a blanket which showed the trapping of heat radiation. So when heat radiation got trapped inside these greenhouses, glass houses, the temperature inside the glass houses were comparatively higher than outside the glass house, and thus it resulted in proper growth of the plant. So from there, that concept of greenhouse effect came, that in the atmosphere, also on the earth as well, the blanket of air, that is the atmosphere, also has certain gases which traps the heat radiation which are being radiated during the night. So they trap it, thereby keeping the atmosphere to an optimal temperature. Whereas we already saw at the very beginning that moon does not have any atmosphere, and due to which the day temperature goes up high to 110 degrees Celsius, whereas the night temperature can come down to minus 190 degrees Celsius, due to which life cannot be possible on the surface of moon. But because of the presence of atmosphere, because of these greenhouse gases, they trap the heat radiation, thereby maintaining the temperature of the earth and nurturing and nourishing the life on earth.